Hey my lovelies, I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so happy you're here. Today's pick a card reading is channeled messages from your person, so the person who is on your mind. What are they thinking and feeling about you right now? It's my intention for this reading that this is for kind of love or romantic connections, okay? Let's take a look at the crystals. Group number 1 is the agate moon, group number 2 is the malachite slice, and group number 3 is the spirit amethyst cluster. So take as much time as you need to make your selection. Choose from your intuition as always. Let your inner voice guide you. You're welcome to pause the video. If you need more time, please know that these are just general readings. I am channeling messages for thousands of people, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Never try and force a narrative to your situation. If it's not resonating with you, then it's not the messages that Spirit wants to bring forward for you today. So you're welcome to pick another group or another reading. All right. Okay, when you're ready, all the timestamps are in the description box below this video. Hit your timestamp and I will see you in a moment. Hey there, my lovelies. Thank you for being here with me. This is your reading for everyone who picked group number 1 and the beautiful little agate moon. It's so cute. Okay, let's take a look. Find out what's going on with the person on your mind. Channeled love messages for you today. Please know that my readings contain both light and shade. Sorry, I've got a hair stuck in my lip gloss. Not to cast shade, but just to get a full picture of what's going on in your situation so that you can be empowered. Oh, it says, I'm working through a personal issue. So this is interesting. So I sense that your person is weighed down by something is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So they're weighed down by something which is on their mind. For some of them, I'm sensing that this could be a financial issue. Okay, so if you feel like your person is a little bit distracted or like they're not really listening to you or they're not being very consistent, it feels like they are worried about something. I'm also hearing that it could be a family member that they're worried about, a child, or some kind of financial situation, or that those things are woven together. This is taking up quite a lot of their energy right now, okay? So if you're blaming yourself and just thinking, you know, I've done wrong, they've pulled away, I haven't been good enough, I shouldn't have said this, I shouldn't have done that, this isn't about you. It's about kind of what's they're going through right now and what's in their energy field, okay? We'll find out more. We will find out more. Okay, we have the card Future. This is from the Galaxy of Lovers Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks. So yeah, there is this energy of commitment here, which I think is really positive. They see you in their future. They're thinking a lot about the future. It's very much on their mind, okay? And the future of this connection. So that is lovely. So they see you as someone with long-term potential, someone who they would want to commit to, right? They see that you would make a lovely long-term partner or wife or husband or whatever. So that's nice. Let's see. I feel like this connection does have a future as well. This is what Spirit is saying to you right now. So you do not need to worry. Oh, look, we have the card Despair as well. So I feel like for some of you, your person is struggling, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. They're in like a difficult spot right now. I feel like there's this energy that they don't know how to make everybody happy. They don't know how to sort out what's going on in their personal life and kind of put all the attention and you know, kind of just meeting your needs, right? They want to do that. They want to show up for you. They want to be there for you, but it's like maybe they don't quite have the bandwidth or something like this at this time. And it's causing them, I feel like for some of them, they've been through a lot or they're just like in a low place right now. It may be that they're feeling quite sad about this connection, that they can't give you everything that you deserve, right? At this time, or that there's what I'm hearing is I don't know what to do, right? They don't know what to do about the future. They don't know what to do about this connection and where this connection is at right now, okay? But it feels like a lot of their energy is being taken up by life problems to do with family and finances. So, but let's take a look, find out what's going on for you. But your person is really struggling, so I think there's room for like, I feel a lot of compassion for this person. I think they have days where they feel a little bit hopeless. It's like they're not in a very solutions-focused mindset. You know, they're really like overwhelmed by their feelings, by this situation. and like that's causing them to be a little bit stuck and stagnant. What I'm hearing as well from Spirit is they're just dealing with things day to day. So they see that you have long-term potential. They want you in their future, but at the moment, it's just like they just get up and they deal with what it is that needs to be dealt with in the day, right? Whatever it is, whatever problems there are, whatever needs to get done, whatever needs to get sorted out, and they're kind of not thinking too far ahead, right? They recognize you from the soul level as somebody with long-term potential, but it feels like, and it feels like they're not thinking too far ahead. They just get up, do what they need to do in the day, and then repeat that, okay? So this is what I'm sensing. And also that perhaps you are in a different space to that. You're thinking about the future. You want some clarity around the future. You want certainty around the future. You want maybe a commitment, or just to know where you stand, or to feel secure going forward. And I feel like perhaps they're not giving that to you, and that is causing some confusion or some upset, right? Or for you to feel insecure about things. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, there's a lot of love here. I feel like you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Pisces, very strong energy coming out here for you. I feel like someone in this connection isn't really listening to their intuition or looking for the signs. It's like they're trying to figure everything out themselves and not calling on higher intelligence to help things to move forward with this, okay? And it's just the question, like we were talking about, that is around the energy here. It's just like, are they going to make me a long-term offer? This is what I'm seeing with this future energy. It's just like, you know, is this for the long term? And it's just like you can't see the future and you don't know what's going to happen, but you just like, I want to, you know, you want them to offer you a commitment, or you want them to really kind of talk about the future and what they dream of, and kind of share in those dreams so that you can build something together, right? Is what I'm seeing here. And just like a big need for stability in this connection as well, is what I'm seeing. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, it's the same message. They've been slow. I see Libra's energy showing up here. It's like they've been slow to make a commitment. Perhaps they've been dragging their heels. It feels like, or it could be that they are married to somebody else, right? And maybe in separation with that person, or a karmic, or in a committed relationship, or living with somebody like this, and they've been slow to dissolve that, you know, and come towards you, okay? So there's a couple of different messages that I'm getting here. So it's just like they could already be in like a committed connection that they're no longer happy in, you know, it doesn't bring them any fulfillment, and yet they've been dragging their heels and they've been slow to get out of that situation. And you're just like, are you gonna move away from this karmic or from this situation that you're telling me is making you so unhappy, and come towards me and make me this offer, okay? Because you feel like this offer is like always waiting in the wings or on the table, right? Is what I'm seeing. But also, again, it's just this message being reflected again of just that they've been slow, or that they're dragging their heels about making a commitment to you, or making like an ultimate decision. So you feel like you're in limbo a little bit, right? So in a way, they're being a little bit unfair to you, but they're really, Spirit is saying they're doing the best that they can. They're doing the best that they can with the information that they have. Is what I'm sensing. But I feel like they're moving forward slowly to you, but it's kind of maybe too little too late, or just like you just feel like you're in limbo and it's starting to feel very uncomfortable. It's making you feel unhappy. It feels like they're kind of like they're almost pushing you away for some of them, like, you know, they haven't let go of you because they're still in your life, and yet they're not committing to you either. But you see all that potential here. There are a lot of signs here as well. It feels like you're a little bit out of alignment energetically, and I feel like that's due to fear. There's a lot here about them coming towards you though. It's like you want them to come towards you to offer commitment. It's like they've made a promise to you, like maybe not verbally, that would happen, and yet it kind of hasn't happened, or they've been really slow to do that, and it's causing you to feel like abandoned or empty or disappointed, right? Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, I do sense that there's a third party energy here. You may be dealing with a Libra or an Aquarius. I feel like there's a third party energy here for sure. If that's the case, it's something you already know about. I feel like there's a karmic energy in the mix. Again, it could just be their family, okay? I feel like you're moving out of this energy. This could be a long distance sort of situation, or you could just be talking online, right, or messaging one another but not necessarily seeing each other in person. That's just a message for somebody out there who I'm connecting with, not necessarily for everybody, okay? So I see them being able to make progress with this situation. They're in this kind of, they've been in this energy for a long time, and I just feel like they're going to reach a breaking point with this where they're just like, this is no good. So I feel like the energies are shifting, they're moving, they're going to move forward, they're going to level up to you, right? Give you the clarity that you need around this situation, okay? Whatever it is that's interfering with the progress of this connection. So I do feel like there's either a relationship that is casting a shadow over your connection with this person. You know, maybe they're just still in touch with their ex or something like this, or, you know, they've been in quite a serious long-term committed relationship with somebody else, or even married to them, and that this is something that needs, like things are entangled, so this all needs kind of straightening out. But I see your person having what it takes to be able to do that, right? To have the hard conversations. I see a lot of really good quality communication around this, okay? So maybe you're afraid to say how it is that you really feel for fear of pushing them away or for setting a boundary, but whatever it is, I really see your person or you guys being able to have like quite a tough conversation, but it bringing like a lot of enlightenment. But this is really, this conversation is really about, you know, these issues that are at the heart of this, you know? This ex who's casting a shadow on your connection, or this third party energy, or this third party person, right? And it's all just about like, well, what is it that's going to make us happiest? What is it that's going to make you happy, right? What is it that they want, that they see for the future, okay? They know that they need to do something about this. Okay, and I see you being able to kind of move forward out of this energy that you're in right now, and move forward with this. I'm going to grab this deck and see. Yeah, they don't want to lose you is what I'm hearing from Spirit. I see more Taurus energy here, and I see the King and Queen of Pentacles as well. So it's just like, you are divine counterparts here. You are like a perfect match for one another. You're very well suited to one another. You might both be earth signs. Not necessarily, or have a lot of earth energy in your chart. But it feels like everything is up in the air right now. They're afraid of hurting somebody in this connection. They're afraid of having... It just feels like you're not on solid ground with this. It just feels like everything's really up in the air, okay? They're afraid of conflict as well. Of like speaking their truth or making a decision. And, you know, having to face the music about that, you know, and somebody coming at them with words of anger, right? This is something that they don't want. They see you as somebody who's very elevated, who's someone who is very grounded, who's got it all together, right? You're working on your own goals and dreams. You've got a lot of poise. I feel like you have really, what do I want to say? Like you've conducted yourself in a very emotionally mature way throughout this whole situation, but it very much feels like things are uncertain and very much up in the air right now. There is a strong, I feel like there are external influences to do with life circumstances or money, like living situations or things like this, which are impacting this connection as well. Which is why maybe they don't always feel like they have the bandwidth to give you everything that you need. They have a fear within them that they can't meet your needs as well. I feel like they have some days where they just like, they're feeling like stop the world, I want to get off, I haven't got the bandwidth, I can't handle it. They are aware that they need to make a decision about you. There's a lot of uncertainty around them in this connection right now. I just wanted to check in with your feelings. There's Scorpio energy is showing up here. I feel like you feel like you've lost them, right? Either they've really pulled away from you or they've rejected you, right? I feel like perhaps you're feeling quite lonely at this time. Maybe they've ghosted you, or they're not responding to your text messages, or just like an energy feeling of just like, I don't feel like we're as close as we used to be, or I waited such a long time for you because you said that you just needed to sort out these things in your life, or that you would leave this person, this karmic. And now you're in this energy of like, I've waited long enough, it's too little too late, or you just feel like it's over, right? Like you've got nothing more to give to this situation, or you really feel like this is the end. But I feel like you are, it's like a couple of things. I feel like you're manifesting this person, so you may be in an energy of manifesting this person right now to kind of overcome this. You know, if they've ghosted you or they've pushed you away. If they've pushed you away, it's because they felt like they had too much on their plate and they couldn't handle it, or if they had to make a tough decision, they didn't want to. For fear of hurting somebody. So there is this energy that you're manifesting this person, but also that you've forgotten your power, right? You've forgotten where your power lies. Okay, so you do have this energy of the ability to transform this situation, right? Maybe you're feeling a bit like nobody wants me, I'm rejected, and kind of really getting into that energy space. When we're feeling that, then it is legitimate, you know, to feel like that when things are difficult. But when we really indulge those feelings, then we magnetize more of the same to us. So it's important to remember your power, to step back into your power. What makes you feel good? What makes you feel empowered? What makes you feel strong? You know, put your crown on straight and get out there. Okay. Get back out there, live in your amazing life, put some of that energy back onto yourself that you've been putting into this situation or into this person. I feel like for some of you, you've been really trying to help them. You're just like, I recognize that you're struggling, or I recognize that you have got stuff going on with you and I want to help you, right? And I feel like maybe you've put a lot into them, you know, helping them to move apartments, or helping them to move cities, or helping them out financially, or just listening to them, right? All of this. And you're just like, you're there and you give good counsel and you give good advice and you give good support and everything like this. And you're just like, and you've been patient, you've been waiting and just been like, yeah, I understand that life is complicated. And, you know, you've been there for them. They see that. But now there's this energy of just like, I just feel like I've put enough into this, and maybe you're starting to feel a little bit depleted. Let's see what else is going on. Powerful energies coming out. I see Capricorn energy, Pisces energy, and Leo energy showing up really, really strongly in your reading. I feel like powerful changes are taking place here. I feel like there are going to be fated changes in this connection, right? Yeah, it's interesting. I feel like this is going to come into right alignment. Like I was saying, I see them being able to make this decision, being able to be more discerning. They're getting in touch with the confidence that they need to be able to do this. There is love in this connection, and it very much is a deep soul love that they have for you, okay? And it's like you give them the courage, you give them the strength to get through these bad times, okay? They may not have said this to you, right? You don't know this, but like maybe you just feel like you've poured a lot of your energy into nothing and got nothing back, but you have, there's a deep appreciation and respect that they have for you, for the way that you have been there, that you have stood by them, right? I feel like you have a deep soul connection, right? I feel like this person is struggling a little bit because they have a very negative entity in their life, okay? This third party energy or person or karmic could be narcissistic in nature, okay? And this is why you're just like, this is quite simple, all you need to do is this and then we can be together. I feel like there are some, like, there's a psychological hook for them or a trigger which is keeping them locked in a negative spiral or pattern. So if you've just been like, I don't understand why you're dragging your heels, or I don't understand why this is such a big deal, or why this has become such a problem, or why this person is such an issue between us, this is why this person is has an unhealthy psychology, you know, some toxicity, and may even be a narcissist. So it's like they're in the grip of some kind of narcissistic behavior or narcissistic abuse, and this person is manipulating them. And I think maybe you haven't seen that, or you weren't aware of it, or if you have, your person can't see it. Maybe they don't understand about narcissistic people, you know, they don't know to look out for the danger, they don't realize that they're being manipulated, something like this. There's something that they're not seeing, right, in this connection, that they've been unable to understand, that they're being messed with, that they're being played by somebody who is toxic. This could be like, and I feel like this person is really after their money or their prestige, or wants to undermine them or ruin their life because they've hurt them or told them that they don't, this karmic or whoever it is. Could even be like a business associate. This like third party energy could be like to do with business, but it's just somebody who's got like a very dark agenda is what I'm hearing. Like they want to get revenge, or they want to ruin your person's life. So it's like they're under some kind of psychic attack from this person, and they really don't know, but it's something that they're going to be able to break through, that they're going to be able to overcome. Perhaps they have to move away from something, okay? Perhaps they need to like set a strong boundary. I feel like your person is a good person, that they have integrity, and yet they're being manipulated, and that this is making your situation like a little bit complicated. Yeah, mind games. Oh my goodness. Is that going to come to focus? Let's see. I need to stand back. There you go. This is from the Myth and Fire Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks. Mind games. That is exactly it. Somebody is messing with your person. And this is why they feel like they're on a low ebb. It's just like, I feel like their energy, like they've got an energy vampire in their life. This is a third party energy. It could be a parent, it could be a karmic partner, it could be an ex-wife, ex-husband, you know, somebody that they're divorcing. I don't know who this person is, right, in this general reading, but they're just messing with their mind. They're manipulating them, okay? They're being nice one minute, or they show one face to them, and then they're kind of something else behind their back. Oh, look at this. You guys, you get worth the wait. So I feel like you're in this energy of, should I just give up on this connection? And I feel like you flip-flop as well. I feel like some days you're just like, I'm going to manifest them, I'm going to get into alignment. And then other days you're like, oh, this is all pointless, I'm going to give up on it, right? But Spirit is saying it's worth the wait, because I see this here. I see them being able to kind of break free of these shackles that are holding them back. There is something energetic or psychological that is holding them back from you. And perhaps this is resonating with you, or perhaps it will kind of reveal itself in divine timing, so that you can get understanding if you don't understand the message right now, okay? But I feel like worth the wait doesn't mean put your life on hold. It still means invest in yourself, do what it is that you need to do, and you can still set your intention, you know, to be open to this person when they are ready or in the right space to be able to pursue this and to meet your needs. Okay, that's everything that I have for you in this reading today. It's been a really interesting reading. Do let me know how it resonates in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. Also, give this a thumbs up. I really appreciate the love and the gratitude. If you want to find out more about this connection, then I recommend getting a personal reading. Psychic Source are offering Lumiere subscribers their first reading for just $1 a minute. It is the best deal out there, particularly if you want a longer reading so you can really get all your questions answered. You know, are we twin flames? Are we soulmates? Will they commit to me? What are the blocks to our union? What's in the way? Will they choose me? Whatever your questions are, then a Psychic Source advisor can really help you out. There's nothing like having someone connect to your own energy, all right? It can really help you. It's all linked in the description box below this video if that resonates with you. But I'm sending you lots of love and blessings, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 2 and this absolutely stunning malachite slice. It's very cool. Look at that, let's find out what's going on with the person on your mind. Are they thinking about you? What are the energies surrounding this connection right now? Let's see what's going on for you. Wow, it says, I am struggling. It feels like my life is falling apart. So that is interesting. It feels like your person may be, it's like they're unsure about what direction to go in life, or that like they've had just like a stack of things go wrong in their life recently. Okay. I feel like for some of them it could be because they made some wrong turns or some poor decisions about things, right? I feel like also your person is struggling in their personal life. Okay, and they may be struggling in this connection with their emotions, but we will take a look as well. But I feel like there's an energy here of like, yeah, just a wrong turn or a mistake that they feel that they've made, you know, really wanting to kind of go back and make different decisions, right? We have the card Happiness. This is so nice. So I feel like that you bring them joy. So, okay, so it may be that it's a rough patch or a difficult patch, or that they've been struggling in their life, okay? This is from the Galaxy of Lovers Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks, right? But you bring them a lot of happiness. I feel like you have a lot of jokes to share with one another, the same sense of humor, or just like you elevate them. So it may be that they're having a bit of a tough time at the moment, but the time that they spend with you has always brought them nothing but joy, okay? So they really connect to you with joyous energy, okay? Let's see what else we've got. Influences. Okay, so I feel like there is like an external influence, which is, this is crazy. This is like exactly the same message that came out in group number 1. I want to be like giving the same message to people, but I feel like there's a strong message for the collective here that I've got to give the message that I see, right? So let's see how this goes. And what else is revealed. But I feel like, because it says dark attachments and third parties, and in group number 1 this is exactly what we were talking about. So it's just like, it feels like they want to strive for happiness, they want to create happiness with you, you make them very happy, okay? You're the light in their life is what I'm hearing right now, and yet there's something here where they're struggling and they don't understand why they're struggling and why things keep going wrong, and it feels like there is some darker energy around them, okay? Maybe somebody is using spell work, or has put a curse on them, or is kind of really focused on undermining them or bullying them or destroying their life, okay? So I feel like they're being held back, like in chains almost, by this energy, this third party energy, okay? It's like somebody doesn't want them to be happy. Somebody doesn't want to see them happy. So it's like maybe they need to cut cords, or they need to do an energy cleanse or something like this. They need to strengthen themselves or get kind of energetic protection is what I'm hearing. Because it's interfering with the happiness that you both have. Someone may be interfering in your connection as well. This may resonate with you straight away, or it may... you may need to reflect on this or kind of see how things unfold. But what I'm seeing is like two people who make each other very happy, and yet somebody is interfering in that happiness, okay? And it feels like it's some sort of dark entity or dark force, somebody who's kind of malevolent, who's like hanging around, who doesn't have your best interests or at heart, right? Could be somebody who's toxic, somebody who just likes to create drama. I feel like some of the behavior from your person, like the way that they're behaving, is out of character. And you're just like, I never would have expected this from you, or I never would have known that you could be like this. But I feel like their behavior is being distorted by these energies. It's like they've taken on an energy frequency, or they're acting out of this kind of force that is around them. This can manifest in lots of different ways. This can just be someone like an ex who doesn't want to see them happy, or a jealous sibling, or a jealous friend, right? It could just be the energy of jealousy around them. They don't want to see them successful and happy. They don't like it that their life is harmonious when theirs is chaotic. And it feels like your person is a good person, and they want to do everything that they can to create the best life for themselves, and they're doing that, and yet they're not seeing the results that they would like, okay? Or that you're trying to make this connection happen, and it's kind of feeling challenging and difficult, and you're not connecting, and you're just like, why is this? And maybe you're blaming yourself, but it isn't you. It isn't your fault, okay? There is an energy here, like a malevolent energy. I don't want to frighten anybody, you know, like if you can recognize it, you know, if this is resonating with you, maybe now or in the next few days, you know, when you really think about this, you know, who is there in your life who would wish you ill, or wouldn't want you to be a couple, or wouldn't want this to work out for you? You know, maybe a frenemy, somebody like this. It was like all sunshine and roses and all kind of happy and whatever in your presence, in your company, and yet maybe there's some like passive aggressive undertones from this person. Could even be like a parent, you know, who had an unhappy marriage and then doesn't want to see their son or daughter to be happy in their own romantic life. I'm hearing sabotage as well. There's someone who wants to sabotage this, or doesn't want you guys to get together, right? Let's see. I see Taurus energy showing up here really strongly. It could be Capricorn as well. Your person is really struggling, is what I'm seeing. Struggling to like create something solid for the long term. Like they want a bright future. This isn't someone who's a waster. This isn't somebody who doesn't know what it is that they want, who doesn't have the ambition to want good things for themselves or to create a good life. They want to create a good life, and yet it's like they've been thwarted. That's like a really old-fashioned word, but that's the word that I'm getting, like they've been thwarted from doing that, okay? I feel like your person may be struggling with anxiety or depression, or just like a kind of low mood, or feeling like defeated by this whole situation. They're carrying on, but they're carrying on with a burden, and it's like they're doing their thing and they're working towards their goals and they're doing their best, and yet it's like they've got a ball and chain around that ankle and they're moving forward, but it's like moving forward very heavily or through mud like this. So they're kind of struggling. If you are in no contact, I see like a no contact situation here for some of you. You may have rejected them because of how they've been showing up. They're really feeling that, okay, this is something that weighs very heavily on their heart space. They see you as somebody who is a light in their life, is what I'm hearing, okay? powerful energies coming through in your reading. I see Sagittarius energy and Leo energy showing up here really, really strongly. I feel like there's been like a big, like what I'm hearing is drama. I feel like there's been some drama in this connection, which isn't particularly welcome. I don't think that your person likes drama. Like I was saying, it could be somebody else that is causing drama in this connection, right? I feel like this may have caused like a rift between you, or some kind of breakdown in communication, or even a split is what I'm seeing right now. I think it's good if that's the case, that they're in the way that it has given you some time to assimilate some of these experiences, to let the dust settle is what I'm hearing. Your person has a very genuine love for you, okay? They see you, they hold you in the highest regard. I feel like if there is this negative energy around, Spirit is really saying you are protected and divinely guided, okay? You're protected. There is angelic protection here for you, but everything is free will, so you have to invite that in. If you're sensing that, if you're resonating with this message today, it is a very specific message. It may not be for everybody, but you can invite angelic protection to come and help you. Okay, this is going to make the way smoother. This is going to harmonize this situation, and then you are going to be able to connect to one another. Okay, this is going to bring healing and resolution. Your person or you as a couple will triumph over this third-party interference, or this negative energy or entity that has kind of entered this situation. I've never given a message like this before. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy, whoever I'm connecting with today. Yeah, and just their love for you is very genuine. It's very authentic, okay? And I see that there is like a greater purpose to this, that whatever is going on, it's bringing them closer to their authentic truth. It is, it's like they're facing their fears, okay? So I see them, whatever it is, they're in a situation now where they're ready to face their fears, whatever it is that they're afraid of. And this could be why this situation is in their life or in their energy field, is because they've magnetized, they've attracted a fear to them, okay? Whatever that is, like a fear of abandonment, or, sorry, I'm not going to take that because I haven't asked the question yet. Something like this, okay? So that could be the case. But I see them really rising to the challenge, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. They want to be with you. You make them really happy. I feel like things have gone like a little bit wrong, a little bit wonky, and you're wondering like, is it me? Why isn't this working? It's because there's some kind of energy here. You may want to do like an energy cleanse of your aura, of their aura, of your space, you know, smudging with sage, right? Whatever it is, creating a little bit of movement to you know, shift any stagnation as well. And you want to call on angelic protection for you and your person. They see this could be a long distance connection for some of you, not for all of you, is what I'm seeing. I feel like they see you as someone with long-term potential, someone who they could really commit to, right? But I just feel like, I don't know, you've either set a boundary or that they feel excluded from your life. So it could be that you're in no contact, or you've called it a day, or you've just said this isn't good enough for me, right? But how they've been showing up isn't their authentic truth, or it hasn't been. They are going to step into that. I feel like a truth was spoken here, or like something very heartfelt, and that has caused this connection to shift and change. Now that shift and change could be an ending, could be that you've decided to call it a day or go separate ways. Like it was quite definitive in that energy, right? So I see Scorpio energy showing up here, and Aquarius energy as well in your reading. So they may feel like it's over, or you may feel like it's over, or that you've decided to kind of call it quits. But I feel like this is really a period of transformation. I feel like you may have been quite cold towards them in order to protect yourself and to protect your heart. right? Let's see what else we've got. Oops, too many. Yeah, I feel like your person maybe kind of, they're not taking any actions, they're not speaking to you, they're not kind of letting you in on what it is that they're going through like this. I feel like they're struggling on their own. This is what I'm seeing here. They're not letting you in on their struggle, right? Not talking about their feelings, not letting you in on what's going on with them, which is making it very confusing. Your person is in like a state of deep inner turmoil, resistance, like this to the situation. I feel like they are, and this is keeping them stuck. It's like they're in a cycle, they're in a loop, they keep going round and round, right? Is what I'm seeing. So you may see kind of no movement in this, but I feel like your person is starting to see things differently, that there is a spiritual lesson here, and that this time of being alone or of being in separation is really giving them the opportunity to what do I want to say, like to figure things out and then to see things differently. Because it's just like, if you keep doing what you're doing, you keep getting what you're getting. I feel like they're really stuck on you as well, like nobody else compares to you, nobody else will do, that they don't want to let go of you, like it's like they don't know how to make it work, and yet they don't want to let go of you. They're feeling like really attacked, is what I'm sensing. So this attack could, I don't, you know, it's not sensing that it's from you, so it could be from these outer forces, from their family, from someone who they consider to be a friend, right? Or just from this drama that's been attracted to this situation. Okay, they're feeling like they're under attack, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, and it's causing them to want to withdraw. But I feel like they're coming up with solutions, and they're doing things their own way. Okay, I feel like your person has emotional intelligence. Okay, they're a match for this. Yeah, they are a match for this. This is what I'm seeing. Capricorn and Cancer's energy, may be dealing with a Capricorn or a Cancer. So I feel like they are really getting into the driving seat. They're kind of like taking the reins in this situation to overcome this negative energy that has been showing up for them in their life. It's just like, enough. What I'm hearing is enough is enough. I feel like they're getting to a point. I think that they've had to go within themselves a little bit to kind of figure things out, to assimilate some of their emotions and some of their experiences. Okay, but they are coming back fighting, is what I'm hearing as well. Okay, they're coming out with solutions. They want to move forward. Whatever it is, they're more than a match for it. Okay, and they're going to be able to overcome this, and they will triumph. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing here for you guys. And then moving into lighter energies, okay, where you can explore this, where you know, it feels fun again, okay? After a period of difficulty, of heaviness, of having to kind of work through a lot of stuff, you're moving into something that feels more fun, like more flirtatious. If you're waiting for a message for them, I really feel like they're gonna come forward to you, to want to connect with you, to experience your beautiful energy, right? You know, to take it slowly, tentatively, see if you're still interested. The spark of the spark of attraction is still very much there between you. I feel like they've pulled away from you quite far, but it also may be the case that you pushed them away a little bit because of how they were behaving. Yeah, oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, I see them gaining mastery over some kind of situation here, right? Whatever it is that's been weighing them down, that kind of ball and chain, or has been holding them back, they are, like I was saying, they're more than a match for it, okay? So they are able to come towards you. So I see them leveling up, stepping back into their power, this isn't permanent, this is just a blip. They have very genuine, authentic love for you. Yeah, I see that there's been a lot of drama here, but I feel like this has been as a result of unseen forces. And yeah, I do see a separation here, but it's just like they're struggling without you, right? And this is someone who's stepping into their power to have a plan for the future, to have a plan to come back towards you or to win you over, right? Because they want to meet your needs, okay? They want to bring things back into balance between you both. And they want to be able to repay you for all the time that you have either waited for them or that you have put into them to support them and to help you. To help them. And now that they want to be there for you. This is what I'm hearing. They want to be there for you. Okay, they want to be the strong one. It's what I'm hearing. And they want to be there for you. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Regret. This is what I'm seeing here, that I think we talked about this at the beginning, that they've got some regrets about kind of how things have turned out here, some things that they've said. This is from the Echo Soul deck, one of the Lumiere Oracle decks. They're linked down below if you are interested. Yeah, so your person is, I see this throughout the reading actually, that they feel like they've made some mistakes, right? Or they've said things that they later regret, okay? Complete. Lavender may be a sign for you in this connection. So this cycle is complete. This is finishing for definite. This time of challenge, of difficulty, of struggle, right, is... sorry, I'm just trying to see which deck to get. This is something that is, like I was saying, being assimilated, you know, tying up loose ends. This is an energy that you're moving out of, that your person is moving out of. I really feel like you make them feel complete, like you bring like a wholeness to them, right? They feel very safe with you. Wearing a mask. I feel like they have to hide a lot of this. A lot of their struggles, they keep hidden, right? A lot of what's going on with them, like I was saying, they deal with things on their own. They don't deal with things by talking things through or getting things out in the open. I feel like when they're struggling emotionally or psychologically, they pull away, or they self-sabotage, or they step back, right? Or they distance themselves, okay? I feel like they've really been going about their life pretending like everything is okay with their friends, with you know, in their work, in their career, whatever it is that they're doing. You know, they get up and do all the things and go through the motions, and yet inside they're kind of struggling with this whole situation with you guys and what's been going on. I'm hearing that they've been playing it cool as well. Look, oh my goodness, my heart belongs to you. No one else will do. Like, you are the one for them. You are connected heart to heart, soul to soul. This is their message to you. This is from the Seasons of the Soul Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks, right? My heart belongs to you. That is so sweet. So I do feel like this is a very genuine, that there is genuine emotion here, that you have really affected them, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, that this is very meaningful to them. That it's meant a lot, that you've been there by their side through this, even if they have pushed you away or whatever, that you've been like a good friend to them, right? And you are in their heart, right? And their heart belongs to you, nobody else, okay? They just like, they don't connect to anybody else like they connect with you. Okay, that is everything that I have for you in this reading today. It's been super interesting. Let me know how it resonates down in the comments. It's been a little bit of a heavy reading, but these are the messages that Spirit wanted to share with you. If you want to find out more about this connection, I recommend getting a personal reading, because there's nothing like having someone connect to your own energy. Psychic Source are offering Lumiere subscribers their first reading with the psychic of their choice for just $1 a minute. It is an amazing deal. It is the best deal out there particularly if you want a longer reading to really talk things through with somebody and get all your questions answered so you can get the clarity that you need. Like, are we soulmates? Are they going to choose me? Will we get married? Will we be together? What are the blocks to our union? Then a psychic source advisor can really help you out. Okay, so check that out if it resonates. It's linked just below in the description box. But I'm sending you lots of love and blessings, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey there, my lovelies. Thank you for being here with me. This is your reading for everyone who picked group number 3 and the beautiful Spirit Amethyst cluster. All right, let's find out what's going on with the person who's on your mind right now. Channeled love messages. How are they feeling about you? What are they thinking? And the energy surrounding your connection. Let me just make a bit of space for my cards. Right. Wow, I've been in my head about you constantly, okay? So they are completely up in their head around this. They're just like, you're very much at the forefront of their mind. They are thinking about you all the time, what's going on with you, what to do about this situation, okay? It could be like a case of overthinking as well, you know, too much thinking and not enough action. But we will see what else is going on here. Heart opening. This is so beautiful. Their heart is open to you, okay? I'm hearing like blossoming. So this is like a very heart opening connection. You're sort of learning how to be vulnerable through this connection, through knowing one another. Okay, so it's expansive, emotionally expansive is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So this is nice. Their heart is definitely open to you to give and receive love is what I'm seeing here as well. Harmony. This is nice. So this may be a connection that's based on a friendship. You've got this guitar on this card. So it could be that a guitar is a sign for you, or that you're really into music, or that you have music in common, something like this. Or music as a hobby is what I'm seeing. This connection could be something that's based on a friendship, or you could be just friends right now is what I'm sensing for some of you, or that you just have that solid connection, that friendship connection, which is the basis of all really healthy long-term relationships is what I'm seeing here. So I feel like you harmonize with one another, like your energy really complements each other, right? And you really harmonize with one another. So it's pretty nice. It's like you balance each other out, I think, is what I'm hearing from Spirit as well. So I feel like that's why you've been attracted to one another and got similar frequencies, that, you know, it's that like energy attracts like energy. So yeah, there's a lot of love in this connection, a lot of respect, a friendship. It looks really good. Oh, okay. So I feel like this is based on something really, really beautiful, like a deep soul connection that I'm seeing. I see Virgo energy here, so you may be dealing with a Virgo, but it looks like someone has walked away from this for whatever reason. So either they've walked away from like the romantic side of it and just said, well, yes, I want to be friends, or I'll be happier if we were just friends, right? For some of you, that's the how the energy is showing up, or it could just be that this is a connection which has ended, like you have been together, or you kind of gave it a go, or they decided that they didn't want to pursue it in that way. Someone you were dating and they decided not to pursue it. Okay, I feel like your person may be an introvert. I sense that they're quite sensitive. They may be an empath, or intuitive or spiritual in some way. They may not realize that. Okay, they're kind of more sensitive to life. It's like they see life through the eyes of a creative person, or like through the eyes of a poet in some way. They recognize that there's more to life than meets the eye. They notice details around people and situations that perhaps other people don't notice because they're too wrapped up in themselves, or whatever, right? Or wrapped up in their own situations or their own lives. I feel like there's been a little bit of a drama between you both, or some sort of breakup, and you want to know where you stand now, or if this is over for real. But I definitely sense that your person, that there's been some kind of, lots of things. Like I'm hearing upset the apple cart, which is kind of like a strange old-fashioned kind of analogy, I guess. There's something here, so maybe some kind of little disagreement or argument, or something where you can't like agree about something, some kind of drama, something that has kind of come in. I feel like there was like a beautiful harmonious exchange between you, and something has come in to create like some discord or some chaotic energy between you. And now I feel like they've distanced themselves. I feel like your person is really like a little crab that's gone back into their shell. I feel like your person may be an introvert. I feel like your person may be a loner in some way. I feel like they spend a lot of time in their head thinking about things, being a bit dreamy maybe. Like in the inner world, right? Like people who are really introverted can very much be in the inner world, right? I'm an introvert, and sometimes I forget to say things out loud because I just spend so much time in my head. So I feel like your person maybe have some of those qualities of introversion. Well, they're a little bit more introvert than extrovert, okay? I feel like they've gone quiet, right? That's what I'm sensing. I feel like they're always observing life, observing you. They're a very deep thinker, right? They think about the consequences of things. They're very emotionally intelligent. But I see a strong energy here of maybe no contact or separation, right? And a strong energy of kind of walking away from this after some sort of challenge or difficulty. Let's see what else. This is interesting. You bring different things to the table. You bring different things to the mix. I feel like you're both like very empowered people. I feel like one of you is more grounded than the other. I see Taurus energy here and Sagittarius energy, Aries energy as well, showing up for you here, right? I feel like one of you is more grounded than the other, and one's more spontaneous, right? And one's more of a planner, right? In your characters, perhaps. Is what I'm seeing here. There's a lot of passion in this connection. They see you as someone with long-term potential. I feel like they're trying to marry different aspects of themselves, or they're like trying to create harmony between you, this harmony energy that we had coming up in the beginning. Trying to harmonize your different points of view, trying to harmonize your different ways of dealing with conflict, trying to harmonize your different perceptions of life. So on one level, you're very attracted to one another, and you're kind of, you're on that same frequency, right? And on another way, maybe you deal with things very differently, or you want very different things for the future, and it's like trying to find a middle way between both you and your person. What I'm hearing is butting heads as well. So there's this energy of like a clash due to a difference of opinion. But this isn't something your person enjoys doing. I just feel like if there is any drama, argument or difficulty, your person just like turns away and goes silent or ghosts you rather than talking things through, because they just like to, and they just kind of figure it all out in their mind. Let's see what else is going on. I see Aries energy showing up here really strongly. There is an energy here of rejection. Sorry, I just had to pause the video to sneeze. They feel like they wish that they'd like approached things differently or done things differently, right? That they'd been a little bit more mature. So there is some regret here in this situation. Or if they hadn't have been so kind of rigid or stubborn, then they wouldn't be in this situation, and that there is an energy of regret here. They wish that they'd done things differently. You bring them a lot of emotional fulfillment and satisfaction, like a lot of happiness. I feel like your person has been quite rigid, like they wouldn't listen to your side of things or consider your opinion or your view of things. There's this energy of it's my way or the highway. Let's see what else we've got. Beautiful energies coming out. Gemini energy showing up here really strongly. Yeah, your person, they recognize you at the soul level. This is a deep soul love. Twin flame coming up here. This is a twin flame situation. I just feel like their stubbornness has kind of created like a little bit of a rift here, or their inability to see your point of view. But look, twin flames, this is the Lovers and the Four of Wands. Both twin flame energy cards back to back here. Powerful energies. Okay, this is a powerful connection in your life. Between you, connected heart to heart, soul to soul, soulmate energy, right? A lot of love in this connection. Like, you feel like coming home, right? This is how they feel when they're around you. They feel like coming home. And they see you as very elevated. They see you as the one, is what I'm hearing here. I don't know what's going on with this. Could be that the intention is so intense. Excuse me, the connection is so intense that they've kind of, like, they've pulled away from it a little bit. It's an energy of hot and cold here as well. Like, they came on really strong and made you a lot of promises. And now it feels like there is an emptiness here. That's what I'm seeing. But yeah, 1111. Very powerful twin flame energy here. They see you as somebody who is golden, somebody who is very elevated, who's very grounded, who knows what it is that they want. They see you as like the ultimate, you know, like you tick all the boxes, everything that they ever wanted. They see in you the way that you look, your frequency, the way that you hold yourself, what it is that you've got going on in your life. Okay, they've got a lot of respect for that. They want to create stability, right, for the future. They can imagine being committed to you, married to you, right? Being with you for the long term, being with you for life, right? For a lifetime. This is a love that transcends many lifetimes as well. You know, transcends the limitations of the physical body. It's a very deep spiritual love. It may be the case here that your person is really overthinking this and is freaked out because the feelings that they have for you are so deep and intense. Okay, and this is causing them to fall back on some kind of pattern whereby they want to control every little thing, and that can feel very uncomfortable to you because it feels like they want to control you. Now, when people do that, when they become controlling, right, they only do that as self-preservation because they want to stay inside their comfort zone. And so they create the comfort zone, or they know the boundaries of the comfort zone, and then they try and control everything to stay in that bandwidth, to stay in that space because it makes them feel safe, right? But to you, that can just kind of push you away because you're just like, well, this, you know, I feel like I'm being controlled. This feels very rigid. I feel like I can't speak my truth. I can't express myself, right? And it can feel like you're getting pushed away. But from their higher self, they have a deep, deep soulful love for you, which is very beautiful. And when they met you, they felt like they were home, right? And it's a crazy feeling for them because, you know, they may have been in love before, they may have had relationships before, but nothing feels like this. And this is because this is got like a 5-dimensional quality to it. It's got a 5th dimensional quality, excuse me. This has got like a deep spiritual aspect to this love, and this is why they haven't experienced this before. Aries energy showing up really strongly again in your reading. I feel like you are two people who've got very, very strong energy, right? Like a lot of prana or a very particular frequency of energy, you like show up to life. Maybe you're both very confident, about what it is that you're doing, or confident to take up space, confident to be yourself, confident to speak your truth, okay? There is a lot of passion in this connection. Your person just, again, they just see you as like everything, okay? Like you tick all the boxes, and they're so drawn towards you. They find you very, very desirable, okay? You make them feel elevated. You make them want to be a better person. You make them want to show up in a way that is really, you know, has a lot of integrity, right? They want to be that person with you who has a lot of integrity. They find you very magnetic, very magical, and like a bit of a firecracker, really, of just like, they don't know what to expect with you. You keep them on their toes is what I'm hearing, okay? Whatever it is that they do regarding this, you don't behave in the way that they would expect, right? So if they expect you to lose it, or to fly off the handle, or to go crazy at them, you just don't. You maintain your poise, right? I feel like you connect to your emotions in like a very authentic way, in a very and you're very happy to kind of express your emotions. You've got like a very full emotional range, but you're always surprising them is what I'm hearing. So I feel like they may be quite conservative, or they may like to stay in their comfort zone, or they have like a really strong routine. It could be like a health regime or something like this. You know, they know what they like. And then you're just here, and you're just like bringing all this like life and magic, and kind of, it feels like chaos to them. I don't think it is. I think it's more like creativity and like manifesting energy and authenticity and stuff like this. But it's just like, it makes them feel a little bit unsettled, and they just never ever know what things are going to be like with you, because you're constantly surprising them. But they find this very, 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 yeah, lots of berries, alluring, very attractive, right? They're just like, they are 100% on board with it. They are into it. They think it is delicious. It lights them up. Maybe that they've had to be quite controlled in their life, like had to control their emotions. That's the kind of background that they came from, or they come from some sort of military background where they've had to be kind of quite rigid and control their emotions, right? Or that they've just had to control themselves in order to kind of get what it is that they want. They may be quite serious about their career or their studies or something like this, and they have to like do a lot of adulting in their life. And yet you are there just like in your full, genuine, authentic, creative expression, and you bring life to them. You bring life to them. They find it very, very beautiful. I love it. Let's see. Yeah, there is like a lot of potential in this connection. I do see that there has been drama or challenges or difficulties in this connection, and I do see that that may have resulted, I see Scorpio energy here, in some kind of break. And you may feel like that is permanent, that it's over. But what is beautiful is that this connection is really transforming, okay? You've got to break down to break through. Okay, and what is happening here is that you're only letting go of what is no longer serving you, those old ideas about love and relationships. This kind of love, this soulful spiritual love, this kind of twin flamey energy, however you want to, if you want to resonate with that label or not. These kind of things, there's a lot of alchemy here, right? These kind of relationships are forged in the crucible. They are, you know, this is where you go to turn the lead of your life experience, your human experience, into gold, okay? So they can really bring us up against ourselves. It can be like a very intense mirror. It can be quite an intense experience, okay? So I do feel like you're going through that, and you will continue to go through that. But ultimately, there is so much room for expansion here. There is so much potential, okay? I feel like, sorry, I've just dropped like 25 cards on the table. I feel like you're waiting. I want to draw another card. That you're waiting for them to come towards you. after this, the dust is settling. There is a period of transformation. You may have to go off and do your own work, your own spiritual journey, and they have to do some things for themselves. Or it just may be a case of letting the dust settle. Right? Let's see what else we've got. Yeah, there's going to be an end to this waiting. This is what I'm seeing. I feel like you're waiting for them, like you're always on the lookout for them, hoping to see them, hoping to hear from them. There is going to be like an end to this waiting. Okay, so that is something that isn't going to go on forever. Because that energy is too uncomfortable. That energy of transition, of transformation is too uncomfortable. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, spiritual connection. Look at that. This is what I was saying. This is the Echo Soul Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks. They are all linked below if you are interested. Spiritual connection. Like I was saying, this is a confirmation, twin flame or soulmate connection. Very, very deep spiritual connection here. Decision. So I feel like there needs to be an ultimate decision made around this connection, around where this is going, around the future of this. I feel like that is why your person is so up in their head, but it's something that they're doing on their own rather than kind of connecting with you. What I'm hearing from Spirit is you won't have to wait forever. Oh my goodness. And then you get the card Falling in Love. Let me see if I can get it to come to focus. This is the Myth and Fire Oracle deck. Another Lumiere deck. Falling in love. This is so beautiful. This is the realization that your person is having. That their feelings for you are genuine, that they are true, that they are, you know, really falling head over heels, that they've fallen for you. And they're like, this scares the shiz out of them because they're like, wow, this is real. I'm going to have to show up in the most leveled up way. I'm going to have to show up in my full expression. I'm going to have to show up with integrity to this, like rising to the challenge of this incredible, intense connection. So this is somebody who's like fallen for you. They've got deep loving feelings for you. This may have freaked them out a little bit, or they may have tried to self-sabotage this as a result, but they have deep, deep feelings for you. And this is a very spiritual connection. Okay, that's everything that I have for you today. It has been my honor to read your cards as always. I've loved it so very much. Let me know how it resonates in the comments, and also give this a thumbs up. I really appreciate the gratitude and the love. If you want to find out more about this connection, I do recommend getting a personal reading. There's nothing like having someone to connect with your own energy to really look into things. Psychic Source are offering Lumiere subscribers their first reading for just $1 a minute. So it's such an amazing deal because some of these things can be quite pricey, and it's just a super amazing way of getting a longer style reading so you can get all your questions answered and get the clarity that you need, and you can choose the psychic that you resonate with. So Psychic Source, that is all linked in the description box below. Whatever questions you have, are we twin flames, will we be together, what are the blocks to our union, what's going on with them, why are they behaving like this, a Psychic Source advisor can really help you out. All right, I'm sending you lots of love, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. You take care. Bye bye.